Welcome back, everybody. So happy to be here. Um, Been some rough days with this weather and just the timing of getting videos made and everything else. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here. And let's get right into it. All right. I've been seeing a lot of videos lately by doctors and other people, non martial artists actually, talking about the benefits of squatting, all right, which we have done all our lives pretty much, all right. So people are just seeing the benefits of this, and yet we've known it all our lives, all right, or most of us have known it most of our lives, all right. So we can either be at this decline in our life and go, yeah, man, I used to hold a horse stance for 5 minutes, and blah, 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 or whatever. And I used to. Why? This is where we need to really get back to basics. And the very first basic we all know. And it's something that I know that a lot of my old students and myself included have said. I hate going to any kind of school because that's the first thing they'll want you to do. Start doing a horse stance. We think we're beyond that, but we really aren't, you guys. This is where we need to be. This is where we need to be, right here. This is what was going to bring everything else back. I used to tell a student of mine that he went off to college. I said, just keep up with your stances. As long as you are good with your stances, everything else will be good. And everything else was good with him. Every time he came home from college, he'd come out to the school. People would see him and go, who the hell is this? And his martial arts, his kung fu is excellent. Why? Because his stances were there. All right. Now, you might not have done stances for a long time. Use something. Use something. Use this. Hold on to it if you need to. Hold on to a park bench if you need to. Lean up against the wall if you have to. I mean, this is good anyways, but why not use the tools and the things that are around us, all right? If you can only do 10 seconds, just do 10 seconds. Pretty soon you'll do 20 seconds. Pretty soon you'll do 30 seconds. All right, this is something that adult students that used to come to my school, we would do push-ups. The only reason why I started doing push-ups was I noticed that in the children's class, the kids couldn't do push-ups. And I was like, the hell are they doing in gym class that they can't do push-ups, So I just thought it was mandatory that anybody reaching a black belt should be able to do 50 perfect push-ups. So I put it in the curriculum. A lot of the adult men would talk about how many push-ups they used to be able to do in high school and they couldn't do them anymore. And I would say to them, if you can't do them anymore, that's no excuse not to do them. Then just do 1, do 5, do 10. Pretty soon you'll do 15. Pretty soon you'll do 20. Pretty soon you'll get back up to where you were. This is basics, you guys. This is common sense stuff. But a lot of times we are in that mindset, especially guys my age, and there's a bunch of you watching that are around my age. You're looking at the decline. And you're looking about like what you used to do, all right? There was a guy I used to work with. Here I am using the word used. But I used to work with this guy, and all he would talk about is what he used to do. I work with a guy now that he talks about what he used to have and what he used to have. And it never comes to my mind to talk about or to even think about what I used to have. It's only what I'm getting and where I'm going. My brain just doesn't operate that way. It's the same thing as solitaire. I used to always play solitaire online, and I would always win. And then one day I said, how can I always win every time? So I started marking down the wins and losses, and I lost just as many as I won. But some reason, my brain doesn't want to add those up. My brain only sees the positive. So stop thinking about other things. Even if you can't go down all the way and do a thigh parallel horse stance without the knees going over the toes, do a high one. Do some arm grabs while you're in here if you want to. I mean, there's a bunch of things you can do from this high horse stance. So, you know, don't let limitations limit you. Go beyond those limitations. Go around those limitations. If there's an obstacle there, maybe I need to go under it. Maybe I need to go over it. Maybe I need to go around it. Maybe I need to go here and lean on something in a high horse stance at first. Maybe if I'm going to do peacock stretches or you know, get into other stances, maybe I need to hold on to something right now. It doesn't matter, but as long as you're doing, all right? We've got to get back to basics, you guys, because basics are going to take you from this decline to here to here, all right? And there's no better way to live out your life than to go out on your own terms, you guys. And that's what my message for today is. The other thing, too, is it doesn't take nothing to hit that subscribe button. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And then if you can, while you're there, push the like button. All right. It really helps the algorithm, really help to grow this channel more. All right. So I appreciate every one of you. And we're going to hit basics, you guys. We're back to basics. So let's rock. Peace.